The backbone of India's liberation was the commitment of women. They gave up their time to volunteer, advocate, protest, fast, and donate to the objective of freedom. These women should be acknowledged for how they played an active role for the freedom of India. Here is to the brave women freedom fighters of Karnataka, who took up arms to fight for the nation's freedom. Kittur Chennamma. Kittur Chennamma was born on October 23, 1778, in Kakti, a small village in the present Belagavi district of Karnataka, India. Kittur Chennamma was the Queen of Kittur, a former princely state in present-day Karnataka. Following the death of her husband and son, Rani Chennamma adopted Shivlingappa in the year 1824, and made him heir to the throne. This irked the East India Company, who ordered Shivlingappa's expulsion. She led an armed resistance against the British East India Company in 1824, in defiance of the paramountcy, in an attempt to retain control over her dominion, and defeated the company in the first revolt. She was imprisoned at Balhongol Fort, after the Second Rebellion, where she died on February 21, 1829, due to health deterioration. Belvadi Malama. Belvadi Malama was born in 1878 in a small village called Belvadi in the Hubli district of Karnataka. She played a crucial role in inspiring and mobilizing masses against British. She was a vocal critic of the social and economic injustices perpetuated by the British. In one incident, she led a group of women to storm a British army post in Arvad. They successfully retrieved a cache of weapons that had been confiscated from the Indian freedom fighters. She was an ardent supporter of Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolent resistance. She passed away in 1941. Kamladevi Chattopadhyay. Born in a Saraswat Brahmin family on April 3, 1903, in Mangaluru, Karnataka, Kamladevi was the fourth and youngest daughter of her parents. She got married in 1917 at the age of 14, but was widowed 2 years later. While studying in Chennai, she came to know Suhasini Chattopadhyay, a fellow student and the younger sister of Sarojini Naidu, who later introduced Kamladevi to their brother, Harendranath Chattopadhyay, Haran, by then a well-known poet-playwright actor. When she was 20 years old, Kamladevi married Haran, much to the opposition of the Orthodox society of the times, which was still heavily against widow marriage. Shortly after their marriage, Haran left for London, and a few months later Kamladevi joined him. While still in London, Kamladevi came to know of Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement in 1923, and she promptly returned to India, to join the Seva Dal, a Gandhian organization set up to promote social upliftment. Soon she was placed in charge of the women's section of the Dal, where she got involved in recruiting, training, and organizing girls and women of all ages across India, to become voluntary workers, Savikas. She died on October 29, 1988 in Bombay. Umabai Kundapur. Umabai Kundapur was from Kundapur, a small town in present-day Udupi district of Karnataka. She was born in 1923 in a rural farmer family. She was deeply influenced by the ideas of Mahatma Gandhi and actively participated in the Quit India movement of 1942. In 1944, Umabai Kundapur was arrested by the British authorities, and imprisoned in the Bellary jail. She continued to inspire her fellow inmates and became a symbol of resistance against British imperialism. After India gained independence in 1947, Umabai Kundapur dedicated her life to social and political causes. Umabai Kundapur passed away in 1997. Nagmama Patil. Nagmama Patil was born on December 16, 1905 in Uttara Kannada district of present-day Karnataka. In 1924, when Mahatma Gandhi visited Belgaum, it made a deep impression on her, and she became an ardent follower of Gandhi. Amidst India's independence struggle, Patil became a symbol of the Gandhian movement in Karnataka. She was married to veteran freedom fighter Padma Shri Sardar Viranagudapadal. Both Nagmama and her husband joined the freedom fight in 1938 after hearing Mahatma Gandhi's call to arms for the cause. She was detained and held in Hindalaga prison in Belgaum for 3 months that same year. In 1942, she was detained and held in the Yerrawada Central Jail for 13 months. After India achieved its freedom, she devoted herself to educating children. She passed away in 2002.